This is a crisis. A large crisis. In fact, if you've got a moment, it's a 12-story crisis right down in downtown Jerusalem with a great big neon sign saying, "This is a large crisis." Because you see, Jerusalem is under attack. And there's quite a lot of people wanting to attack it. Look at them. They're all standing there shouting with spears, armor, shields. The whole kit and caboodle, as they say. And the music is suspenseful to match. Our assailant? This guy. Doesn't he just look fancy? Well, he's come dressed the part. He knows that his job is politics rather than anything else. And here we are, in our finest arms and armour. And we'll have to defend this little plot of land that we have come to call home. We have made it, well, a reasonably meaningful slice of Denmark. And there's so much cavalry in this army that our only hope is to try to form basically a shield wall at the gate and then attack it repeatedly with charging cavalry from the flanks. Not our troops, of course. We won't be attacking our troops. We'll be attacking the enemy troops. Oh, what's that? Ah, they're just moving out of around the little huts over there. Okay, that's fine. They can do that. Now these guys are interesting. 6 armor, 11 defense skill. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of defense skill. For reference, our finest melee units on the ground have 7. What are these guys? They are Arab infantry. Decent, but not amazing. Well, at least our towers are doing things. We're going to send our generals out here. Hopefully activate some towers, actually. Because the enemy is just moving in full range of them. It's very kind of them. So the plan is that these foot knights will handle the axes, and in so doing handle the Arab infantry. And that done and dusted, they will then migrate over to this section of wall and support the spear infantry, which will undoubtedly be struggling to contain the enemy. But of course, if the spear infantry does not struggle containing the enemy, we will happily just divert troops to the ground, where the ram is, well, ramming the enemy straight into town. Welcome to the Danish campaign. We're defending Jerusalem today. What? Hey, guys, what? Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Our troops just are not happy.
The enemy are battering down the gate. Our cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel the invaders.
Come on. Rally these buggers. This is going to be a really nasty time if our folks keep just randomly running away like that. At least our axemen are doing a wonderful job. Okay, are you guys ready? You gotta be. Because here comes some pretty nasty melee troops. And you're gonna struggle against them. Very, very much so. Damn it, even Gerbrandt's yelling doesn't help them. Bloody hell. Oh, there we go. Okay, they finally saw sense. Now, would you please get back toward the gate, because it's actually getting increasingly rammed, you know? Increasingly rammed. Arab infantry, smashed, good. Fidayeen, contained, sort of. But they won't be for long. So yeah, we will need to support them with the axemen over there. Oh, I love that they're wasting their arrows on trying to hit these knights over here.
To arms, General. The enemy's
Alright,
ram has breached
go
the
on.
gates.
You're over here? Good. Alright, guys. This is it. This is the plunge.
Intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
Klaus Ferengi infantry. Ferengi. I seem to have seen that name before. In Star Trek. Deep Space Nine to be exact. Well, of course, also other series, but you know, Deep Space Nine is really when the Ferengi got their due. Right, guys, we gotta go over and support. Okay, so far, the Open Spear Militia has an early lead, but now the cavalry mash comes in. And this cavalry mash
no longer ours.
might
The
just
enemy
lead
have
to a
taken
spearman crash. Come on, give it a little charge. Just a little one. No? No? Fuck it. Okay. Let's pull them out again. So many enemies there. How about here? How are we doing? Ooh, it's a huge mess of lines. The knights have a narrow upper hand. Okay, let's give it another charge, see what happens. And it seems that we've established a very firm wall over here. So actually, I want my cavalry.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. For defeat seems almost
I want my cavalry
certain.
over here. Okay, decent. Well, if any method is going to win us the day, this is it. But, oh dear. The cavalry breaking out is of course quite bad news. Come on, man.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. For defeat seems
My lovely little
almost certain.
14-year-old princeling. Come along, come along. I have great use for you. You should just go up here and ram your cavalry in it straight into the horse's mouth. Okay, our bodyguard is handling their light cavalry pretty well,
My
but
lord, only half of
how
our
well
force
that will
remains.
last, who knows. Okay, here they come. Not exactly a charge of the ages, but it is what it is. And now the foot knights are even losing. Gee willikers, that's not exactly what I want. I mean, at least we're making them pay for this place, but one wonders if holding it is even worth the cost we have incurred. Yeah. outlook getting
Only half
progressively
the
less
enemy force
rosy.
remains.
And as soon as they break ranks, I'm sure. Yes. That's when the enemy just charges forward. And we are unable to charge properly because city streets being what they are. And these guys are just locked in combat with cavalry that we can't escape. And perhaps not even defeat. So, At least this tower is shooting some arrows. And at least these spearmen are holding better than they have any right to. I choose to credit the 2 levels of armor improvement that we've given them. Come on, be a bit aggressive. You see all these polygonic lines? Yeah, they mean you're winning. Don't worry. It's not the game breaking, it's you winning.
The Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
Military genius, you say? Okay. Well, Gerbrand is pretty much a military genius. Insofar as anybody is around here. Oh, they've sent their bodyguard in against one of ours. Interesting. Yeah. Of course, if we had the possibility of actually killing their leader, that would be amazing, but I don't hold out much hope. The situation is just really untenable. How are you doing, Gabon? Just hacking and slashing your way through your fellow man. Smash. Oh no, now there's shooting at you. That's not good news. Okay. Duck for cover then, good sir, or you will die. And then charge them. How are we doing here? Struggling mightily against the odds would be the phrase that comes to mind. Okay, we're down to a horseman duel down here on the flank. What are we doing? Are you gonna take him, Gabon? Are you gonna hit him with your big sword? There you are. There comes the lancer. And he's dead. Come, Gabon. Oh no, don't run into the Arab infantry. That's gonna be bad. Actually, the nicest thing would just be to keep this tower shooting, but one wonders whether that can even be done in the long term, because our troops are running away. And Gabon, your adoptive son, no, your actual son, sorry, is very nearly completely plastered along the pavement. So, what are we going to do with you? We're going to go over here. Just going to make sure that you can keep away from any spearmen. What's this? Spearmen? No, don't want it. Don't want it. Go away. We will make them pay for every inch of ground. Come on, move. Thank you. Gaban is last man standing. Well, I suppose he's sitting actually. Sitting on a horse. So Gaban is last man sitting, and they're just chasing him with horse archers. Oh dear, that might actually kill him. What a ridiculous situation this is. There's just no way we can make a glorious charge and kill them, so... What's that? Okay, just some cavalry randomly moving, and they've taken the city. Of course they have. Oh, it's 3.5 minutes instead of 3. Let's see. Well, there's literally bugger all we can do about that. Oh, and here come the horse archers. We're just trying to activate some towers along the way. Oh, okay. Well, if that's how you're playing it, dear horse archers. Oops, what's that? Oh Jesus, we got attacked by Bedouins.
Beware.
Okay.
The opportunity for us to regain control of the city has almost vanished.
Okay, Gabon, this is your last stand.
From fire to flame.
And there you go.
Our enemies have snatched victory from
70%
us like thieves in the night.
down to 59.
They won't be so lucky next time.
Well, we did make them pay. Our urban spear militia are handling themselves again pretty well. Except for those guys. So, Jerusalem falls. Welcome to the Danish campaign. And Jerusalem is sacked. Oh dear. Bad news for Christendom.
For Muslim armies have
Oh
captured
dear,
the
here we
holy
are.
city of Jerusalem.
Impending debt. Yay!
How may I say?
Okay. So,
God
we have the
save-
Bishop of Jerusalem. Our highest religious agent has died. Of natural causes. He ran basically a campaign of
If it is the fight you
nearly
wish,
unrestricted
come
religious
closer.
warfare upon heathens across Scandinavia for decades, and now his work is finished. It was inevitable.
My lord. An honor to serve, my lord. Battle will resolve our differences. My lord.
Could we
With honor.
take some dudes and just leave camp? No, not really.
An honor to serve, my lord.
But I really want to take
I
out
look
Gunnar.
forward to fighting you. An honor to serve.
Maybe we could just be this Eskil guy.
An honor to serve,
How
my lord.
pivotal are you here? You're
My lord.
very pivotal. Oh my god. +5 public order. I didn't even know that was
An
possible.
honor to serve, my lord.
That's like a riot waiting to happen. So we need to emphasize some public order projects. That's for sure. So we could build a church. It will help in a few ways. A lot of this is popular unrest, which is usually countered best by public order. And law. So that would point us toward a Jarlskirke. Or a church. So basically, yeah, churches.
Where to?
Time will
My
tell.
lord. Moving the men ashore, my lord. An honor to serve, my lord.
Okay, Poland. Your arse is grass.
With honor. Be ready to move in
At
the
least it
morning,
is soon.
men. An honor to serve, my lord.
We need some spearmen in this army.
Orders, my king. My lord. Men, march!
And we're
Combining
not getting
troops.
free upkeep on those troops anyway, so they may as well get
An
useful.
honor to serve, my lord.
Maybe some mercenary spearmen could be hired at some point, but it's not today. They are too
An
expensive.
honor to serve, my lord. Honor and courage, soldiers. We march to war.
I feel like a town hall might be a good idea in Ribe. It would remove the corruption, it would reduce what popular unrest there is, and add a law bonus, which is sorely needed. Buildings of justice. At least our merchants are doing well. They seem to be
Ready to trade.
improving their skills and fortunes.
Ready to
It's
trade.
good to see.
Ready to trade.
This money is sorely needed. And it is instrumental in the small surplus that we do enjoy. Can this town even get to the next level?
An honor to serve, my lord.
Is that it? Well, okay. If we
An
take,
honor to serve, my lord.
you know what? Yes,
With
we're going to
honor.
prioritize the growth of Situna because it's actually pretty
Yes.
close. So if this guy can come in and boost it by a little bit, that'd be
If
great.
it is the fight you wish, come
We're going to use
closer.
strategic development here. We have Visby, where Godwin the Honourable has been securing good growth for decades. But that time will come to a close. I feel like so many of our leaders are aging. It's a problem. It's a real problem.
An honor to
And of course,
an
our
honor
very
to
king
serve, my
is
Your will shall
just
be obeyed.
shambling about in Germany of all places.
Where to?
So I feel like we
My
need to do
lord.
something about that. We'll
Yes, my
dispatch a
lord.
navy because otherwise it's
We
just going to
can
take
sail no
ages for him
further.
to get anywhere.
Shall
So
not relent
just,
ever.
you know, go up to the
We
coast.
march. Lurking in the trees.
That'll be good
Why are
enough,
you
I think.
addressing me?
At least I hope so. We'll see. We'll see.
Where to?
It'll take a couple of turns to go get him, but
We continue
it's probably
tomorrow.
quicker than actually moving him to Ribe, for instance. Too many rivers in the way and stuff like that. We've left the Holy Land, folks. Bye-bye, Middle East. Rebellion in Anatolia. Okie dokie. Well,
My lord.
we're leaving all that behind.
Set sail.
Hello,
Wind has
Anatolia.
failed us, Captain. We
We're not
sail
going to say hello to you.
Where to?
Oh, hello, Harald. Yeah. I suppose you can sort of
As ordered.
make your long way around
We can sail
Gibraltar.
no further today.
Hmm.
My lord.
Hello, Hence.
Yes,
Get over
my
and
lord.
pick up your king.
Anchor
Hopefully
survey.
before he dies.
We continue tomorrow.
Failed to take Resla, but, you know,
An
our
honor to
eyes
serve,
are
my
fixed on a bigger prize.
lord. Confronting the enemy honorably, my lord.
And yes, I am absolutely
Yes, my king. Laying siege
doing
to
this
the enemy.
despite the bloody Pope.
Besieging army at your command.
We were left to defend for ourselves down in Jerusalem. Were further crusades called against the Fatimids when the time was? No. Even though they just stood to wipe out every gain that the Christian nations had made. No. Instead, they just said, no. We're going to call a crusade upon our fellow Christians in Europe and order the Poles down to take the bloody seat of Rome. And did they give it back to the Pope? No, they didn't. So, I don't know what His Holiness was thinking then. Ah yes, and now Ernst looks to die as well because he will
Your will shall
be rather
we march.
plagued, as it were, by problems. Me sanulai kadish.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Well, at least Lars Svensson has he's a genius. Oh dear. Superior intellect. Very good. Danish princely blood, 10 years of governor experience. Kind ruler, lacks caution. This is a good quality guy. We don't want to waste him. Bjarke? I'm not going to talk to you. Just watch and learn, okay?
Where to?
Dear, oh dear Ingvar, our bilingual, talkative
Without
guy.
question, my lord. Is there something I can do?
You're just going to go around and pitch alliances all day.
At once. Tomorrow's journey awaits. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Stay on the Lithuanians. Somehow they feel like, I don't know, there's something about them I can't trust. But of course, I mean, it's the bloody Russians that we've been worrying about all day.
An honor to serve.
Okay. Gee, yeah, okay, all of you are supercharging the farms. That's amazing. Yeah, we're just going to keep it that way. That's good. We're going to even raise taxes a little bit. And if you speak, you can get some development. Let's aim for some farming. Corruption is an issue. You know what? Quicker turnaround and lower cost. And bigger economic benefits. If not farming benefits, but you know. Farms can wait. Godwin wouldn't live to see the end of them anyway. No, but we're gonna need more cash when we need to suddenly plummet the tax rate of this place when Godwin dies.
An honor to serve.
So we're just thinking ahead here. That's all we're doing. Ah, here's our crown prince. Why is it that our kings are the most unremarkable people recently? It's, I mean, he's intelligent at least. That's something, but... Does that mean we should just throw him into battle? Perhaps it does. Birger needs some credit to his name before he takes the big chair. Hello, Hungarians? Oh, wait. Nah, no. Silesia is still Polish. Okay. Okay. Good. But interestingly, our allies are walking through our enemy's lands. So I don't think someone's going to come to Boshnan's aid. Which means...
Be with us, men. We march to battle. Besieging
a frontal
army at
assault
your
on
command.
these kind of numbers in a fortress. That's hard. It's really hard. We do have good troops, but it's hard. I would rather see them try to hit back at us. And, I mean, usually they do. So, let's see. But they have not done so yet. Ooh, the scythe is invented. Ooh, nice. Moving grass, harvesting crops. From now on, upper level of farms, estates where hay is gathered will provide more population growth. Ooh. Your Holiness, with all due respect, These are the people who occupy Rome. Are you sure you do not want to see them trounced a little bit? Just take it, you know, brought down a peg. That's all we're trying to do here.
Set sail. Where to?
Councillor nobles once again being obsessed by this Polish town. Apparently, they're completely taken with the idea that the Pope is just a bellend. So what to do about all this? There's also a medium-sized rebel army over there. So we have two options before us here. We can either take Lau out and have him smash Siegfried. Usually a lady's name, but we'll let that lie. Either smashing Siegfried over there, or keep up the siege of Poznan under threat of excommunication.
An honor to serve, my lord.
He just will not take it for a minute, will he? Okay.
Yes. We march on, men. Lift the siege.
We're gonna play the long game here, Pope. We are.
Fronting the enemy honorably, my lord.
Yeah. Our hope is that despite... I mean, he doesn't have strong faith in many people, except maybe Venice and Jerusalem. Well, I guess that makes sense to an extent. But regardless of whether he doesn't like them very much, he still wants to uphold the principles of the church and the non-violence against Catholics, you know, as long as they're not rebels, because screw those guys. So, my hope is, long-term thing is, that the Hungarians and the Poles will continue to come to blows, as they are, generally. You know, I mean, Poland took Prague from the Hungarians. And maybe if that trend continues and, say, Olmok is lost to Poland, then the Pope might actually consider excommunicating them, because it's not like Pope Paulus really likes Poland. So, you know, he doesn't adore them any more than he does us. He just wants us to stop fighting, as far as I can tell. So, but of course, if Poland were to be excommunicated all of a sudden, then suddenly our army can just hear the bell of war ringing in their ears.
Where to? My lord.
Well, okay, let's pick up our king.
Set sail. In order. Loading up the men.
Where do we want him to go? Let's just take him to Jutland first.
It cannot sail there. Off this vessel at once. We shall not. An honor to serve, my lord.
Let's see.
I will make them fear you.
Militarily minded. Yeah, okay. Keen scout. But
Get marching. Make camp
I
here.
don't know. Let's put him in Roskilde.
An order.
Sort of our
Make
capital,
camp
so
here.
we might as well. Hang in there, Ernst. You're doing a good job fending off the plague with the limited public health resources that the medieval world permits. Okay, here's what we're gonna do with our dear
An
crown
honor to
prince.
serve, my lord.
We're gonna grab his ass, throw it on a boat.
Set sail. An honor to serve, my lord.
Stettin will be slightly sorry.
An honor to
How
serve,
sorry?
my lord.
Oh, quite sorry actually. Despite being militarily minded, he's indelibly good at farming apparently. But here's what we're going to do with him. We're going to send him over to Kalmar.
Yes, my lord. Anchors away. We continue tomorrow.
And then he can grab some spear militia and throw himself at Gunnar over there.
Will resolve our differences.
Seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Where to?
Torben, you just
As
sit at
ordered.
port for a while. When the time comes, we will retrain you.
Without question, my lord.
Thank you for not questioning me, Ingvar. I've been questioning myself a lot recently. What is this? A member of the family? Marrying to Solveig upon a boat? Yeah, why did you dredge up this guy? Because Solveig is, of course, on a boat.
My lord.
Oh, on a beach in Crete. Great. No.
Yes, my lord.
No, I'll say no.
The wind has failed us, Captain.
Drop that guy. He's not worth the salt around that surrounds him in the Mediterranean. I'm sorry.
We sail tomorrow.
Oh bugger! Our allies have been excommunicated. The Pope just really seems to have a thing for Poland. Okay then.
Moving the men ashore, my lord. An
Great.
honor to
Okay.
serve, my lord.
Be where you're sitting in there. Now,
An honor to serve.
next turn, I think we'll grab a few troops
If it is
and
the
throw them
fight
into
you
these
wish,
guys.
Come closer.
Yes, we will come closer. Don't you worry. Yeah, so we'll move over here and we'll meet up with some Drangi over from Ska and we'll just take care of them to turn
Battle
after.
will
It's gonna be good.
resolve our differences.
Situna is moving rapidly toward further development. Olaf is an honourable man indeed. You know, a lover, not a fighter.
An honor
Speaking
to
of
serve.
lover, not a fighter, Lau, go and make love to Sifril, okay?
I will not wait.
Honor and courage, so be gone. You are not mein Kaiser.
Well, I mean, have we just pushed them into Polish land? I guess we have, yeah, Bohemia. But, they're still painfully close to our border.
Honor to
Don't
serve,
like it.
my lord. God be with us, men. We march to battle.
Okay, so they have some crossbow militia. They will fall over if we charge them with cavalry, so charge them with cavalry we will. They have some spearmen. They have hunters. The male knights are the real threat here. So, let's give them a go.
God will deliver
One
us.
successful battle would be nice. Welcome to the field, welcome to the show.
Units,
Welcome to the Danes, we do what we know. I think today is a day for cavalry, today is a day for charge. So. Not that we won't have any use for our infantry, but it'll just be a large blob for intimidation purposes more than anything. The Grand Army of Denmark. Oh. So there they decide to sit. Okay. Well, Bjarke, get over there and don't run away. This is a chance to redeem yourself under the stewardship of a greater man. Archers, move forward. Interesting. The male knights are moving in this direction. Slavs, come along. You'll get your own team. You see? Okay. So, since the male knights are rushing away to not be a cumbersome burden around the ankles of their crossbow militia, I think we should just welcome them by charging their crossbow militia. It's gonna be great. Okay, archers. Okay. Decent charge there. Good one, Birger. Keep it up.
Our men are winning the battle. If we
Very
continue like
nice,
this,
very
we will
nice, very
smash
nice.
the enemy.
Okay. Go and support against the mailed knights. Oh yes, the mailed knights are withering away. Good.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
Excellent.
And break the spirit of his army.
And the,
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him.
now we will
well,
rout
so
their
he can see
crossbows.
us defeat the rest of his army.
Wonderful. Okay. Spearmen. Go for their spearmen.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay. That crossbow militia over there. They're getting... yeah, they're getting shot at. Excellent. Knights, I don't want you entangling with the spears, please. Let's see if they stand against this. Oh, it's an emphatic maybe. But no.
Look how our cowardly
Everybody
foe
runs
ran.
away and we can
Time to
celebrate.
press the attack.
We have made the enemy pay. It was worth the wait. You see, Birger, follow Lao the Younger's example. This is how you win a battle.
This is a clear victory that goes
Okay.
to only men of
Good.
great virtue.
This has been a
and
lesson for
valor.
you. I hope the experience gained will benefit your development into the role of a proud son of Denmark.
Strength and honor, we are victorious!
And with some green censure, it all goes down a little better, doesn't it?
An honor to serve, my lord.
Let's stay on our side of the border though,
With honor.
just in case the Pope gets the wrong idea. And knowing the Pope, he likely would. Okay.
My lord.
Hello, Wolf. Lewd, are you? Oh dear. Well, at least it's generous, I guess. Penalty on tax income. What will be the effect on the population once he
I will
dies?
make them fear you.
Oh, starvation and anger. Oh, that's good to know.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Okay. So the idea is that hopefully we can grow the settlement before he dies. Okay. Or we'll have to send Biwa in to the rescue. Regardless. Oh goodness, we have a witch in Lübeck now.
You simply do not understand.
Well, I appreciate the insult, Crone.
My lord.
But, no, to be honest, I don't actually appreciate it at all. Can't build watchtower here. How about here?
With honor.
Yeah, we can. It's a bit expensive,
Setting a keen watch here.
but it could very well be worth it. Keeping an eye on all this Poland, you know. Gotta watch all the Poland. All of the Poland. I'm looking forward to this one. Seems like a good building. Okay, next turn. Oh dear, no. We should send aid to the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Now that we've just been beaten out of the Holy Land. Well, Pope demands. I guess so. Oh, Lau is dead. Well. Can't be helped, can't be helped. At least he made it onto Danish soil before kicking the bucket. And the peace is excommunicated. Yeah.
An honor to serve.
Quite the trigger-happy pope he is, isn't he? And us sending aid to Jerusalem doesn't, despite everything, did not raise our standing with the pope.
I could bring our peoples closer together.
An honor to serve, my lord.
I'm beginning to feel
Shall
like
not relent.
An honor to serve, my lord.
An order.
I'm beginning to feel a little overlooked in the grand scheme of things. Oh, would you look at that? More
Come and face the might of
rebels.
the Reich, coward.
An honor to serve, my lord.
We shall not relent.
Bjarke
ever.
is just. What is his logistical problem? Poor logistician. Okay, that should take a little bit away, but not make him less logistically flexible than infantry. Rural expert. Actually, I don't see sufficient debuffs to movement to explain what I'm observing with this guy. Okay, I don't know. Send him to the team. That's all we can do.
Come and face honor
And then we
courage
push these guys
to be
into,
gone. You are
well,
not my
Germany, I
Kaiser.
suppose. Ostfranken.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Um,
Be ready to move in the morning, men. Set watches. We rest here, men.
so, we have a new leader, sitting in Kalmar. About as authoritative as a mouldy potato. And who is our crown prince?
An honor to
He's even
serve.
older than the king. Well, I mean, at least he's an honourable man. It's not that he couldn't have earned it, but, yeah. Alright.
An honor to serve, my lord.
My lord. Yes,
Mhm.
my lord. We can sail
Let's
the
sail up to
harbor
this
today.
port. it's supposed to be the port for Ribe, which is a bit weird because, I mean, technically this would be the town of Ebeltoft, I suppose.
Where to? Encore
Like,
soleil!
basically, this is the place you buy apples, it says in the name. But,
My lord.
yeah. Over there on the nose of Jutland. I've been there. I've played concerts there. It's a nice place. Nice people. So we're gonna stash our dragon boat there. And I suppose, I mean, by extrapolation, this must be Copenhagen. Or maybe it's Koo. Copenhagen wasn't much of a thing at this point. I mean, there may have been a fishing town where Copenhagen now is, for sure, because it's pretty good fishing waters. But that being said, it was first in this sort of late Hanseatic era of the later Middle Ages, sort of 1500s, that Copenhagen even became much of a thing as a Baltic trade port. But anyway, enough about that. This way.
We can sail no further today.
Let's go up and see if we can talk to those bloody poles. Knock some sense into them.
Yes. Without
Oh.
question, my lord.
Hello there. Duke of Lithuania, just wandering about.
Hollow, yes?
Well, yes, I suppose it would be hollow, wouldn't
Tomorrow's
it?
journey awaits. Tomorrow's journey
Right.
awaits.
And Visby is enjoying a little bit of trade with Novgorod, implying that there is decent money to be made if we were ever to capture that town, because trading with it is profitable. Very much so.
An honor to serve, my lord.
That's promising. 1% growth. Okay, I'll have that.
My lord.
Let's see. If we take out these guys, fine.
Forming one
What if
force.
we take out these guys?
Well,
Not fine. Okay,
Join-
send
Of
them
course.
back.
An honor to serve, my lord.
And dear king,
God
go
be
smash
with us,
Gunnar
men.
while you still
March
breathe.
to battle. My lord.
Or maybe,
An honor to serve.
yeah, we can meet up with some troops over there.
Set watches. We rest
But then it'll
in
take an
peace
additional
if
turn.
fight you wish.
We'll see.
Come closer. I look forward to an honor to serve, my lord. An honor to serve. An honor
We can probably
to
get
serve.
Olaf to join in for the fun. Yeah,
An honor
I think
to
that
serve,
that's
my
the
lord.
plan. Bring in Olaf.
An honor to serve.
Okay, we need a... Yeah, we established that we need some churches here. So, Jarlskirke and then a conventional church and turn 150. What do you do? Do we need to do something with you? End of a dynasty. Ooh, Kievan Rus. Oh dear. Well, earlier an emperor is dead. Ooh, a lot of dead regions around here.
Orders, my lord.
Bjarke, I've found a use for you. Growing the team. That's gonna be it.
An
Okay,
honor to
come
serve,
Bjorn.
my lord. With battle will resolve our differences.
Well, I'm
Honor to serve.
supremely enthused to hear you say that, Gunnar, because I'm going to bring battle to
Confronting
you.
the enemy honorably, my lord.
You have good troops, but I have better troops. So, well, except my spearmen, but don't look at them. Look at my enfeebled old king.
With strength and honor, men.
What is it about our generals that really like deploying outside churches? It really seems to be a thing. There's a running theme going on here. Okay, so archers in the back, you say? Olaf? You go around. You're gonna do so quickly. And Bua, come this way. Okay. Spearman, march. The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down. We happy few though. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our spearmen here. We're gonna expect them to stay there, while the rest of our troops simply work on the project of provoking the enemy. And throwing our king into battle might actually be the best thing to do. Slightly annoying is the fact that the archers that are the most initially squishy are covered by the least squishy. So we're going to settle for medium squishy. Good work, Olaf. Okay, here we go. They're going to shoot. That's okay. We can bear a few arrows for sure. And then we strike. And we strike again. Those are good archers. They've long range and decent accuracy. That's why they took out 3 in a volley.
The enemy general is no.
But now they're gone. And the enemy is left leaderless.
So he can see us.
And now we have a little hill to defend. How nice. Ooh, and the herdsmen are coming over. Well, we're not going to dignify them with us making a direct stand against them. But we could just run down these guys. Thank you.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Cumbio, you shall land the killing blow.
Pray something change. For the moment, the fortune of battle goes
How quickly
our way.
things change, eh? Alright. Good work, my
The
king.
enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of
The only thing
generals.
that was great about this was the relative efficiency of our operation. This was not a surprising outcome if you know this game at all.
Strength and honor, we are victorious. An honor to serve, my lord.
Okay, Olaf, back to Citadel you go.
Honor. Set watches. We rest here, men. An honor to serve, my lord.
And Birger, you just go back to Kalmar.
Yes.
Very
Ready
nice.
to move in the morning, men.
As for this place, we'll probably need a merchant's wharf, actually. That'll be pretty nice. Tradable goods. Yeah, and population growth without all the worry of decreases in law that the markets generally provide. Okay. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. A bit less happiness though, so we need to anticipate that, I feel. Otherwise, things are gonna get a little spicy. what are we gonna get? Some kind of troops that are relatively cheap, I guess. You know, let's give a look to these axe militia. They might be interesting. Ah, and it seems that Ernst has actually lived through the plague, and it left him even more dreaded than before. We'll retrain his spear militia for sure, and after that, well, Duke Beck will keep growing. We have this bishop up here in Sutuna, but I just don't think he's got what it takes to take on that witch over there. But of course, the good thing is that witches might be easier to deal with than heretics, because heretics convert you. Witches just kill you. Which means greater risk for the high-ranking officials, but in a way it's lower risk for the low-ranking priests, because if they die, you just train a new one that might be better. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, look at this guy. Yeah, nothing can help. Yeah, you're pretty convincing, aren't you? You bastard. Heresy is a real problem in this mod. It's a lot harder to control because the heretics get all sorts of buffs. In the original game, heretics were not much of a problem at all. A heretic recently converted from priesthood would usually be less pious than he once was, but in this game, like when a priest turns heretic, he just gains renewed conviction, like he doubles his points or something. It's pretty crazy. And this means it's a lot harder to deal with. Oh, the Rus are no longer a power. Yeah. So now it's essentially Novgorod that represents the Russian nation at this point.
At your service.
We
See.
are not contesting these waters with you.
Well, that's good to know.
I think you have the wrong fleet.
Okay, let's get another turn before we leave here. First wheelbarrows. Ooh. Interesting. Boon for builders. Historic background. There's no evidence of the wheelbarrow in ancient Greece or Rome. Quarries and stone masons will be more productive for the Latin factions. Oh, not us then. Support the Crusaders again? Hey, Mr. Pope, we've like supported these guys 10 times now. When will it be enough to please you? Anyway.
Can I help, my lord?
I feel like I'm getting very little in return for that.
Without question, my lord.
And Ingvar's old age is beginning to show. But we of course have a far better diplomat coming along.
Yes, my lord. Anchor Soleil. We continue tomorrow.
Ah, yes. The Hanseatic building is completed. That's great. It's lovely. I am in love. And it didn't really impact our happiness that much. But maybe that's because there wasn't much happiness to be taken away. Haha! You can't decrease happiness that's not there. Don't get any ideas though. And here are the Baltic crossbowmen. Pricey, but neat. And if they have long-range missiles, I mean, that's pretty nice. Merchant. Yeah, let's try and train a merchant here. See if he gets some nice bonuses. We can get. Let's see, what else do we have here? Should we go for a military orders chapter house? I'd rather get some buffs to our public order, to like law or something. That would be amazing. But everything here debuffs the law, and I don't feel that's a pretty nice proposition because corruption is such a problem as it is. We don't want to make it worse. But maybe it'd be nice to have a blacksmith actually. But we may also want to spend the money elsewhere entirely. Let's have a look. Ooh. Ulf coming of age in Bern and taking from his dad Rolf. Administratively minded teenager. Well, normal intelligence, fit for office. Fiscally challenged. You know what, my boy?
Your will, we shall
I'm gonna send you to Oslo.
make camp here.
Eskil will show you the rounds, and then maybe you can learn a thing or two.
Where to? Set sail.
We could even send him off to learn. We'll see. Oh, hello,
I am neither your concern nor your subject.
Lord Kanimir. Paranovsky. You English? Oh, there's probably a princess here that married a Polish general.
An honor
Well,
to serve, my
welcome, I guess. Okay.
Yes. Be ready to move in the morning, man.
We're just going to put our Danish army over here.
We rest here,
The Grand
man.
Army of Denmark will march to the borders of Portugal, and we are this close to being able to attack them. Not that we will immediately. By all accounts, it's going to be a horrible disaster if we do. But
Yes, my lord.
we also have folks travelling in,
Where to?
ready to say hello.
Can sail no
down in
further
Rome.
today.
Maybe we'll settle things with the Poles that way. I don't exactly trust our aging diplomat in the Baltic here
At
to
your service.
make much progress.
Whoa, what lies do you bring us then?
Oh, so that's how you take it. Yeah, it'll take a greater man than this to do
Tomorrow's
that.
journey awaits.
He might as well just enjoy his time in Poland and shoff his mortal coil.
An honor to serve, my lord. With honor. An honor to serve, my lord.
Okay, Zituna back on the growth train, and
God's servant.
how about just
Boarding
get on a boat,
heading ashore to pray.
pray in the forest.
How may
You'll
I
need it.
serve? This is simply
And we'll see next episode
who defies the
whether
Lord
Bendidor
divine.
can be brought to
Do you
justice.
consider my arts heresy?
Kinda do, dear lady, kinda do. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been Captain Total Waffle. If you've enjoyed this episode, then let me know. Otherwise, be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and I'll see you soon.